guys, I hope you're doing great. Today I decided to review the whole first season of the show Julie and the Phantoms. It's a Netflix show that I've loved, and I thought it would be quite a great idea to talk about it because when I'm doing reviews I said what I liked and also what I didn't like, and in this show there was a couple of things that I didn't like, but globally, I don't know if you can say in general, I really loved this show. Julie and the Phantoms is the American version of the show Julie e os Fantasmas. That is, I think it was a Portuguese show, if I'm right, Brazilian or Portuguese, I have no idea, but I know that everything was in Portuguese. The first season has 9 episodes, which is quite weird for Netflix because usually it's either 8, 10 or 13 episodes for Netflix, and now it was 9. I really like the fact that it was 9 because there were no filler episode. Every episode was very good and very well done. I really like the fact that all the episode names were songs in the show, and I think it's the same thing for Grey's Anatomy but with songs in general, except one episode, and yeah, I really liked it. Now let's compare. It's something that I really like to do when I'm reviewing a show or a movie. I like to compare it with other things, movies or shows too. And for this show, it's quite clear that the resemblance is with High School Musical and High School Musical, the musical, the series. That is a show and movies that I absolutely adore. Of course, the resemblance is due to Kenny Ortega. He is the choreographer, producer, and director, of this show and of High School Musical, and I think High School Musical, the series. I'm not sure, but I really liked it. I really liked also the fact that it was quite a young cast. I like that they didn't cast 30-year-olds to play teenagers. Madison Rayes is actually 16, I think, and she is in high school in real life and in the show, and it's something that I really appreciate. With this show I also had a huge Jonas Brothers vibe, so if I'm the only one, it's okay. I'm used to being weird, but you know, Reggie and Kevin kind of look alike, not in a physical way, but you know, they're goofy, funny, and you know. And we have the very charismatic Alex with Nick. We can compare it with him with Nick Jonas. And we also have Joe, of course, Luke, that is the main character, you know, the one who has a love story with Julie or Demi, and it's, I don't know, it might be weird, but I had this feeling and I was like, oh my god, they look like the Jonas Brothers, and they're kind of brothers too, so I really liked it too. And for last comparison with another show, it's actually a Netflix movie that is named, I think, All Together Now? Yeah, I think it's that. It's the story of a girl and she can't sing because of the death of her parents and everything. It's quite a complicated story. I don't exactly remember, but I know that at some point she couldn't sing anymore because of her mother's death. And watching Julie in the first episode, she couldn't sing either because of her mother's death. And yeah, I think it's quite a little bit of the same story, and I really liked also the movie. I don't remember that much, but I know that I really liked it too, so yeah. So this was my global general opinion about this show. Now I want to talk about what I really liked, kind of more precise things. And the first thing is all the secondary characters, especially Julie's family and Flynn, her best friend, because I think that they're really supportive, and it's something that I really liked. That is not only a show about, you know, phantoms and Julie, it really is a show about family and friends. And Flynn is kind of the, you know, the funny, goofy best friend. I don't know if you've seen, because it's quite old, a Cinderella story with Selena Gomez, and she had a best friend like this, you know, kind of goofy with a very special style and funny, and you know, always here for her. And we have the same with Anna Montana and Lily. It's exactly the same, and I really like this this vibe. And I really like those kind of characters that are just always here for the main character, and I don't know, I really like it. Maybe it's only me, but it's amazing. And also her father and brother. I'm just super happy that her brother knows now, because it was quite weird that only Flynn knew, and I really hope that in season 2 her father will know about like the phantoms and everything. So yeah, the first thing I really loved in that show was the secondary characters. The second thing that I really loved in that show was the LGBTQ plus representation with Willie and Alex. I really loved the fact that we didn't focus on that part of Alex's life or identity. I don't know if you can say identity, but you know, in a lot of shows, you know, there is the gay character, you know. I don't know if you understand me, because even in French I can't explain this. You know, for example, Kurt in Glee, being gay is a part of his personality, of his character, and we almost only see that in the whole show. Here it was just a little part of Alex. We know that he is gay, the boys know that he is gay, and he has a gay not romance, but you know, flirt. I don't know if you can say flirt. Anyway, it's not like the main thing about him. I hope you understand this. I loved it. I love that it was just normal, and we need to remember that, okay, I'm 21, but that this show is supposed to be for teenagers and for younger people. And I love that there is just LGBTQ plus normal representation. It's normal, and it, you know, it feels very right, and I'm just super happy about it and super proud that a show finally decides to do that. And yeah. The third thing I really liked about this show are, of course, the songs. They were just amazing, but it's just, I don't even have the word. Unsaid Emily is my favorite by far. I cried so much when I watched it, and I really like the fact that Unsaid Emily wasn't about like some kind of girlfriend or friend of Luke's. It was his mother and his relationship with his parents, and I loved it because it was really a real song, and real problems with his parents, and some problems that we can all have with our parents. Also, I really loved Perfect Harmony. It was an amazing song, an amazing choreography. It was very simple, but it has their touch, because I know that it was Madison Reyes and Charlie Gillespie that wrote the song together, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing, and yeah, I love the songs in this show. Also, I already talked about it, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. I really loved the friendship in that show. It really is the main thing. It's not romance or even ghosts. It really is a friendship and music, and I really liked it. And the last main thing I really loved in that show was, of course, Julie and Luke's chemistry. I've never seen so much chemistry in a show, and I've watched a lot of shows. I know that a lot of people are saying, oh my god, but they won't be able to kiss because Charlie, that plays Luke, who plays Luke, is 22, 23, and Madison, who plays Julie, is 16. Honestly, I don't really care. I know that there's some kind of contracts they can sign so that Madison can kiss him and everything. Honestly, I don't really care, because I feel like they already have so much chemistry without even kissing. It's like, I don't know if you watch K-dramas, but it's like in Korean dramas, when only their hands touch, I'm like dying, and I don't need a kiss, to be honest. If they can, it's gonna be amazing, but I'm not shocked if they don't. And yeah, they do have like, oh my god, so much chemistry with their eyes, especially when Luke is looking at Julie. There's so much chemistry. I don't know, it's amazing, and it really is a part of the show that I love. Now that we've talked about what I really liked in that show, what I really loved in that show, I need to talk about what I didn't really like, or what I don't want to see anymore, what I don't think is appropriate for the show. And of course, the first thing was the whole thing with Caleb and I don't remember, the Hollywood Ghost Club, I think, yeah, it's the name. I know that it was important to have like an anti-hero, I don't know, a villain? Yeah, a villain. Honestly, I don't really feel like this show need a villain, even though he is very well portrayed and the songs are good. I don't know, I didn't felt like the scene with him I just watched, but I was not as excited as when, you know, the boys and Maddie were here. The second thing I did not really like was Bobby and the whole thing, like he stole the songs and everything. I don't know, again, I don't feel it was really necessary. It was cool to watch, but not really, yeah, necessary. I'm super happy that he didn't stole Unsaid Emily to the boys, because it was a very important song, and I don't know, I would have felt very bad if he had stole this song, because it's an important song, and I'm really happy that Luke got to play it, even though I don't think his parents heard him. He played it for us. And the last thing I really did not like was Carrie and Nick. I mean, when you have Nick and then you have Luke, how can you just doubt? You cannot doubt. And Carrie was just the mean girl that we needed in the first season. I really hope that she will become either nice, because she's quite talented, so why not a song with all of them, like in High School Musical. So yeah, either she become nice in season 2, or I don't know. Just don't want her to become again meaner, and I don't know, I don't feel that it's that necessary. Now I just wanted to talk about some questions and hopes I have for season 2, but unfortunately the video is too long, so I think I would just make another video to talk about all the questions I have about season 1, things that I didn't really understand and that I just want to ask you, and my hopes for season 2, because I am like 99.9% sure that there will be a season 2, and I'm gonna be here for it. I really hope you like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it's the case. I really want you to comment what you liked and what you didn't like in that show, and yeah, many kisses and bye bye.